Hello everyone, in this video let us solve this question. So we have g raised to power g is equal to g raised to power 2, and here what to solve for the value of g. So g is the unknown what to solve for. To solve this solution, so we have g raised to power g equals g raised to power 2. Now by mere inspection we can conclude that the value of g equals 2. Following this rule, that if you have x raised to power x equals x raised to power 3, since the bases are equal, we can simply compare the exponents such that x is equal to 3. So in this case, we've gotten one of the solutions for the value of g, that g equals to 2. Now, there are other ways to solve for the value of g, to get the other values of g. So, we're going to use two methods to solve this. Now, for the first method, we have g raised to power g equals g raised to power 2. Now, we're going to introduce natural logarithm to this equation. This then becomes ln g raised to power g equals to ln g raised to power 2. Now, from here, following this rule of natural logarithm, that if you have ln a raised to power b, this equals b times ln a. So, applying this rule right here and here also, what we have is this: power g comes over to this side, and power 2 also comes over to this side, and this becomes g times ln g is equal to 2 times ln g. So from here, ln g will cancel ln g. G is equal to 2, which was the first solution of g that we got initially. Now, this one is for the first method, okay? We got only one solution for the first method. Now, for the second method, the question which is g raised to power g equals g raised to power 2. So we are going to then divide this equation with g raised to power 2, g raised to power 2. This will divide this, we have 1. So we have g raised to power g over g raised to power 2 is equal to 1. Now, following this rule of indices, that if you have x raised to power a over x raised to power b, since the bases are the same, we can simply pick one and then subtract the powers since they are joined by division sign. So a minus b. Applying this right here, this then becomes, we have it as g raised to power g minus 2, then is equal to 1. Now, with this, we can then introduce natural logarithm to this equation. So we have ln g raised to power g minus 2 is equal to ln 1. Following this rule of natural logarithm, that if you have ln a raised to power b, this equals b times ln a. Applying this rule right here, g minus 2, which is the power, comes over to this side, and what we then have is this: g minus 2 multiplied by ln g. This is equal to ln 1. Now, from here, the value of ln 1 is equal to 0. So this becomes 0, and what we have is, in brackets, g minus 2 multiplied by ln g is equal to 0. Now, at this junction, we can equate g minus 2 to 0 and equate ln g to 0. So we have g minus 2 equals 0, or ln g is equal to 0. Now, from here, move minus 2 over to this side. G is equal to 0 plus 2. And with this, the value of g is equal to 2. This is the first solution that we got for the value of g. Now, we can also get the other values of g from this other equation. So we have ln g equals 0. So we are going to first remove ln from here so that g can stand alone, and to do so, simply introduce e to this equation. So e raised to power ln g is equal to e raised to power 0. With this done, e will cancel ln. What we have is g standing alone, which equals e raised to power 0. Now, g is equal to e raised to power 0 is 1. So we've gotten the other solution for the value of g, that g equals 1. So this is the second solution for the value of g. So for this question, we have two solutions, that g1 equals 2 and g2 is equal to 1. The next thing for us to do is to then check if the solutions of g are the correct solution. So let us check. The question, which is g raised to power g equals g raised to power 2. Now, for the first solution of g, which equals 2, input g as 2, 2 raised to power g is 2 equals g is 2 raised to power 2. From here, 2 raised to power 2 is 4, which equals 2 raised to power 2 is also what? 4. Now, since they're equal to each other, this means that g1 as 2 is the correct solution. Now, what of g2 to equal 1? So input the value of g as 1 into this equation. G becomes 1 raised to power g is 1 equals g is 1 raised to power 2. From here, 1 raised to power 1 is 1 equals 1 squared is simply 1 times 1. And with this, 1 is equal to 1 times 1 is 1. Now also, since they're equal to each other, this also means that the value of g2 to equal 1 is also the correct solution. So with this, the two solutions are the correct solution for the given question. Now, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.